भारतीय वंशोद्भव हेबे ब्रिटेन प्रधानमंत्री शासक कंजर्वेटिव पार्टीर नेता होइछन्ति ऋषि सुनक से हेबे ब्रिटेन प्रधानमंत्री लिज ट्रस को इस्तीफा परे आरंभ होइतिबा रेस रे बाजी मारिछन्ति ऋषि प्रतिद्वंदी थिबा पेनी मोर्डांट पछरे पड़ी जाइथिले आवश्यक सांसदों समर्थन जोगाड़ करि पारिले नाही मोर्डांट कंजर्वेटिव पार्टीर 357 सांसद अछन्ति प्रधानमंत्री रेस रे रहिबा पई सर्वनिम्न 100 सांसदों समर्थन आवश्यक थिला सुनक को पूर्वरु शताधिक सांसद समर्थन जणाई सारी थिले किंतु मोर्डांट को मिलिला नाही 100 सांसदों समर्थन तेणु मोर्डांट रेस रो हरि जाइथिले एकाधिक प्रार्थी 100 रु अधिक सांसदों समर्थन मिलिथिले द्वितीय पर्याय निर्वाचन होइथांता किंतु प्रथम पर्याय रे बाजी मारिले सुनक गत 3 मास रे ब्रिटेन देखिछि 3 प्रधानमंत्री बोरिस जॉनसन को इस्तीफा पर ऋषि सुनक को हराई लिज ट्रस प्रधानमंत्री होइथिले एबे लिज ट्रस को इस्तीफा पर प्रधानमंत्री हेबे सुनक भारतीय वंशोद्भव ऋषि सुनक इन्फोसिस प्रतिष्ठाता नारायण मूर्ति ज्वाई 2009 रे नारायण मूर्ति झियो अक्षता मूर्ति को विवाह करथिले 2015 रे प्रथम थर कंजर्वेटिव पार्टी रु सांसद होइथिले 2020 रे ब्रिटेन रो अर्थमंत्री होइथिले प्रथम थर लागि जड़े भारतीय वंशोद्भव ब्रिटेन रो प्रधानमंत्री हेबाकु जाउछन्ति एहा सह से ब्रिटेन रो सर्वकनिष्ठ प्रधानमंत्री हेबे सुनकर वर्तमान बयस 42 वर्ष
But particularly those businesses in the hospitality and the retail sector, right? Those on our high streets and our town centres, that is the #1 tax that they talked to me about when I was Chancellor. That's why in the pandemic, I did an enormous amount to help support that industry because I know how important it is to our communities, the jobs that it provides. It's why this year I cut business rates for those businesses by 50% as Chancellor. That's the biggest tax cut on business rates outside of coronavirus we've ever seen in this country because I know that it's the #1 thing that makes a difference. This autumn in the budget, we will do the same. Right? And that's what I've said, because the tax cut we've put in place is just for this year. And in the autumn, we will need to set in place the business rates for the next few years. And the top of my mind is always going to be supporting our high streets and town centres, because they are the beating hearts of all our communities, all our market towns, all our villages, everything. They need our support. It's a Conservative thing to do to make sure our communities are strong. The best way to help them is through business rates. That's what I did as Chancellor, and that's what I'll do as Prime Minister.
Well, look, sir, I met with your council leader today and we talked about this very issue. And you've heard from me what I want to do about it. There shouldn't be top-down targets imposed on places like Wilden that don't take into account the very particular local circumstances, particularly as you guys have got about, I think, 80 or 85% of the land is an AONB. It's an area of outstanding natural beauty. And the planning inspector needs to be told that that needs to be taken into account. When you're deciding how you want to build your houses, no one can tell you what to do without realising that that is something that needs to be protected. And under my leadership and the plans I want to put in place, it will be protected, because I want to protect your green spaces and trust you to get on with the job of delivering houses for your community in the way that you think best, right? But the other thing we need to do to help you is tackle this issue of build-out, because you have done a great job in Wilden Council of actually making sure that we can have the right housing in the right places, because we all want people to enjoy that feeling that many of us had of getting the keys to our first home. It's very special. And you guys are doing a great job of that. But you know who's letting us down? The developers. Right? Because you in Wilden in particular have actually approved homes, but they're not being built. The developers are sitting on the land. And I think that's wrong, and we need to stop it, and we need to give you the powers to charge them or buy the land back or not give them any more planning permissions until they've built them out. Those are the plans that I outlined today, and they're going to help you.